Hello guys, very welcome back. Today we'll start with the tide. We'll be seeing first, after all, what is tide, how the tide originate, what are some of the types of tide, and some of the fixed timings when the tide occur. First question, what is tide? Tide is simply rise and fall of seawater due to gravitational forces of celestial bodies like sun and moon. Now there are high tide and there are low tide. Low tides are also known as ebb, EBB. In high tide there is the rise of seawater and there is movement of seawater towards the coast. Okay. Low tide there is fall of seawater and there is movement of seawater back to the sea. Resultant is a very high water level, okay, like this. This was the sea coast, this was the normal sea level. Resultant here in the low tide is a low water level, okay, up till here only. This is the sea level. The difference between the high water level and the low water level is known as the tidal range. One of the highest tidal range in the world is found in Bay of Fundy, okay, near Nova Scotia of Canada, where the high tide goes as high as 40 feet. Can you imagine? 12 meters. Bay of Fundy is somewhat here. This is Nova Scotia of Canada, and this is the just below the Nova Scotia we have the border line separating Lake Superior between the Canada and the US. This is Bay of Fundy, 12 meters. Now if we see the Earth and the Moon, the distance between the Earth and the Moon, when it is the least, it's known as the perigee. The distance is around 356,000 kilometers. The largest distance is that of apogee. It's around 407,000 kilometers, and the average distance is around 377,000 kilometers. Okay. You must be very clear up till now that the high tide would occur in perigee in case of moon. The low tide in case of moon would be apogee. This is the average distance. Okay. Now next question arises, why there are no tides on the rivers? No tides on rivers because the gravitational pull on the river water is negligible, because the negligible mass of the river water, which is directly attracted towards the moon. But when the scale is very high, example of Superior Lake, still we find a small tidal range of 5 centimeters, and in Bay of Fundy it's around 12 meters, okay, so 1200 centimeters in Bay of Fundy, 5 centimeters Superior Lake. So that's all. Let's summarize. What is tide? Rise and fall of sea waters, high tide, low tide, tidal range, perigee, apogee. No tides on river because of negligible force. That's all. Thank you.